Chiefs or die! Final score from Arrowhead Stadium. Your Kansas City Chiefs 22. The Denver Broncos 16. In a hard-fought game. Another AFC Western Division hard-fought game that came down to the end. Props to Harrison Butker. Yeah, I've been hard on him. I've been hard on him for quite some time. Clay Wheeler from Red Tribe Cinema said, just told me, you take it easy on Butker. He's the man. So props to Harrison Butker for being 5 for 5 and making his only extra point of the game, which was one extra point. Let's get right to it, folks. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, and there are some concerns that I will get to. But big players make big plays in big-time games, and those players today, that player this evening was Harrison Butker, as I alluded, Honey Badger. 2 interceptions. The opening drive for the Denver Broncos, Honey Badger made a play. The end of the game where the Chiefs hanging on to that 6-point lead, Honey Badger closed it out. Winning the game, your Chiefs are 11-1 and have advanced to the playoffs for the 7th year in a row. Let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 6th year in a row. 7th out of 8 years under Andy Reid, your Kansas City Chiefs have made the playoffs. Hadn't won the division yet, but it's something to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Your Chiefs have gone to the playoffs. Let's clap for it. Now, your Kansas City Chiefs. Today they showed they have some problems. They have some problems, folks. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kansas City Chiefs, freaks worldwide of all ages. The bad. The Kansas City Chiefs were inside the 10-yard line 4 times and had to kick 4 field goals. If you weren't watching the game very closely, you would have wondered if Alex Smith was back there. Nope, it wasn't Alex Smith. The Denver Broncos batting the ball down for Patrick. They said, get that shit out of here. And that's props to them. They did their homework. They saw Patrick's tendencies, the way he likes to sling it. He had a Sammy Watkins open for a play. Defensive tackle batted it down. So props to him. You know the Chiefs, and you know Patrick Mahomes is going to have a tough time sleeping tonight, knowing that he had first and goal 4 times in this game, and the Chiefs had to settle for 4 field goals. That hurts. Chiefs should have put this game away a long time ago. The Denver Broncos have inexperience at corner, but their interior defensive line really stepped up. Now, for the second week in a row, the Chiefs had 2nd and goal inside the 1, and they try to get cute. Let's get cute. Let's run Tyreek Hill this way and McCole Hardman that way and Travis Kelce this way. What you're doing, folks, when it works, it looks really good, obviously. But you're asking the defensive, the opposition to see what you're running. They're going to guess. And if they guess right, you're going to lose 5 yards. That's what you do. You guess. The Broncos guessed on 2nd and goal or 3rd and goal at the 1. And Tyreek Hill was knocked for 4 or 5 yard loss. Chiefs settled for a field goal. Another bad is Le'Veon Bell. I don't know if he's got anything anymore, guys. I know that his hesitation, kind of tiptoe style, setting up his block, worked with Pittsburgh. That's not going to work with the Chiefs running, the Chiefs offensive line. Darrell Williams got in the game and closed this game out with 6 rushes for 40 yards in the 4th quarter and basically iced this game. They gave the ball to Le'Veon Bell at the 2-minute warning when it was 3rd and 9, and he did that hesitation stuff and lost 3 yards. I don't think Le'Veon Bell has gotten anything left in his tank. Thank God the New York Jets picked up the bill on that freaking signee. The Jets are paying Le'Veon Bell $7 million to play for the Chiefs. Thank you, New York Jets. Crap. I mean, don't get me wrong, maybe Le'Veon Bell has something left, but he can't hesitate. He can't go up to the tiptoe at the line like he did in Pittsburgh and look for a hole because those holes aren't here in Kansas City. He doesn't look comfortable. Like I said, he could turn it on and be the man in the playoffs, but Le'Veon Bell doesn't look like a comfortable running back at all. Darrell Williams looks a lot better. Darrell Williams knows the system. This is his 3rd year with the Chiefs. I think Damian Williams looks better, but he's not here. Darrell Williams, something about the Williams name. The Williams name in the backfield. I'm being kind of biased. But Le'Veon Bell, he doesn't look right. He doesn't look good. He doesn't look comfortable at all. So I'd like to see Darrell Williams get some more playing time moving forward. If Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to miss games because he's sick, he missed today because he's sick. He can't really help it. It's not his fault. Thank God it wasn't COVID. Moving forward, let's hope the Chiefs can learn from this game. And they got to go to Miami. It's going to be the Steinberg Sports versus Steinberg Sports. Tua Tagovailoa is with Steinberg Sports. So Chris Cabot and Lee Steinberg are going to be rooting for both offenses next week. You know, they're both rooting for a 49-49 tie, hoping that both their quarterbacks pass for 7 touchdowns. And the game ends in a tie, so they look like geniuses. What other parts of this game today had me scratching my head? The penalties killed us, man. Allegretti, he looked like a solid left guard, but that holding penalty on that 48-yard touchdown pass that would have put the Chiefs up 10 with 7 minutes to go really hurt. But again, the good is the Chiefs did some good things, baby. Let's look at these stats of your playoff-bound Kansas City Chiefs. Let's look at these stats, baby. Patrick Mahomes was 25 of 40. 318 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Le'Veon Bell had 11 rushes for 40 yards. Darrell Williams, who came in the 4th quarter and did all his running, 6 for 38. He looked really good. Way to go, Darrell. Tyreek Hill had 1 for 30. That was a damn good play, opening up the second half drive. Patrick Mahomes had 4 carries for 26. Travis Kelce was the man as a receiver. 8 receptions, 136 yards. Tyreek Hill had 6 for 58. Demarcus Robinson had 2 for 39. Sammy Watkins, number 14, the Lizard King, came in and had 4 catches for 35 yards. Important on that last drive when we were milking the clock, taking it down. Way to go, Lizard King. But moving forward, folks, the Chiefs are going to have to get a running game for the playoffs. Because when opposing teams, if Patrick's going to get balls that are batted down and let's say the refs are against us, the running game is going to freaking finish this. I'm worried about Patrick Mahomes getting hit in the pocket because he is passing 40 times a game. A running game would be so sweet. The Chiefs just don't have a running game, and that really scares me. I know Clyde Edwards-Helaire had that one game against Buffalo and the opening game against Houston, but outside of that, the Chiefs have had no running game whatsoever. That is a concern moving forward, going into the playoffs. The Chiefs need to get a running game somehow, some way. If it's Darrell Williams, if he's playing better, feed him the ball, because Patrick Mahomes cannot continue to get hit. He's getting hit way too much. What was the downfall of a lot of good quarterbacks throughout the, I mean, I consider name off some names where quarterbacks who got hit and it ruined their career and they weren't the same, you know. Chad Pennington I know Chad Pennington's not in the same league as Patrick Mahomes, but once he got hit a few times, he wasn't the same quarterback moving forward. Brett Favre needed a running back. Brett Favre had Amon Green. Dorsey Levens helped him in the mid-90s when he was putting up magic numbers. We need a running back. We need a running game. Aaron Rodgers had great running back. I consider lame names, but we want to talk about what the Chiefs need. You know it as well as I do. The Chiefs need a running game in December or in January and to win in Super Bowl. Damian Williams, who came this close from being the Super Bowl MVP, he's not here. And Kareem Hunt, we let him go. So it's up to Le'Veon Bell, Clyde Edwards-Helaire to pick up the slack. Yes, Patrick Mahomes throwing 4 or 5 touchdowns a game is awesome. But you can't continue to have him throw 40 to 45 times a game. I mean, you probably can now, but in like 5 or 6 years after he gets hit and hit and hit and hit and hit and hit over and over, when Patrick Mahomes is 30 or 31 years old, you want him to be able to play until he's 40. So you're either going to have to get a great pass blocking offensive line in the draft or just pray that he's able to keep eluding these freaking defensive players, because I would rather have the Chiefs be able to ground it out, pick up a freaking touchdown at the goal line by just having lining up in the I formation, get behind the center, and have Le'Veon Bell turn, get Patrick under the center, turn, hand off to Le'Veon Bell. He jumps over the top, just like Marcus Allen, Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson, Jamal Charles. Nope. We'll spread everybody out and run reverses and try to be real cute. And, oh, we lost 6 yards. Oh, we better settle for a field goal. Man up! When you're inside the freaking 1 yard line, I formation, Patrick Mahomes under the freaking center, turns, hands off to Le'Veon Bell. He leaps over the middle. If your guards are too much pussies to get half a yard at the 1 yard line, go play XFL or Canadian football. All right? I'm getting pissed off at the short yardage situations where we got to dance and send 6 receivers out in formations because we can't get a half a yard. Figure it out, O-line. Damn. We're supposed to be freaking celebrating, not freaking pussyfooting around at the freaking 1 yard line. All right, like I said, we're going to Miami, back where the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, baby. Let's hope that your Kansas City Chiefs are up for it. The Miami Dolphins have a cornerback named Xavier Newman. He's got 8 interceptions. He's number 25. He leads the NFL with 8 interceptions. Emmanuel Ogbah, who has a Super Bowl ring with the Chiefs, is on the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins have a good defense. The Chiefs should win, but we can't pussyfoot. We got to go down there, man up, and run the football and take care of business. All right? This is freaking championship time. We can't overlook anybody. What were the Chiefs, 15-point favorites today? When you can't run the football, this is what happens. You leave teams hanging around. It's unfair that he has to freaking pass 40 to 45 times and 5 touchdowns and take a shitload of hits for us to win. We got to get a running back. Just like Brett Favre had Dorsey Levens and Amon Green. You're going to have to get this guy a running game or he's going to freaking get hit way too many times. And when he's 31 years old, he's going to be all fucked up. So let's get him an offensive line and a running game, all right? Let's take care of business down in Miami. I will see you guys next Sunday after the Miami Dolphins game. Let's get with it. Until next Sunday, this is Shaggyshane saying, go Chiefs.